What's going on, y'all boys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Swank, the Reactor. If you have been a part of the YouTube space for quite a while, you know, or not YouTube space, I'll say 2K community. If you watched a lot of 2K videos, you know who this is. From YouTube star to homeless, sad story of Gento.
That leads me into today's video topic, where we will be talking about a fallen 2K YouTuber named Gento. Back in the mid-2010s, 2K and Madden.
Bro, this when 2K, I don't even like play 2K no more. I play 2K, like, I say I'm not gonna buy it every year. I buy it anyway. And then I end up quitting, not even halfway through the game's lifespan because it's just so bad. But this 2K, if you were too young and you missed this 2K, I'm sorry.
Around these
That's when Pretty Boy Fredo wasn't who he is now. That's when we all loved him.
And this man Gento was already at the forefront, being one of the more popular people in that 2K space. But as time has gone on, these videos in general became less and less popular. In fact, they've been on a downturn for more than half a decade. And while a few resilient creators have held strong and kept the lights on making this type of content, for the majority of YouTubers who were doing this, they fell off drastically. It's either that, or they adapted their audience into other types of content.
Shout out Cash Nasty, bro. Cash Nasty did the craziest pivot I've seen personally. He went from doing exclusively my team, opening up my team packs all the time, doing my career all the time, to completely pivoting perfectly to IRL content, managed to keep his fan base, keep his numbers up. It's pretty impressive. It's very hard to pivot when you've been doing something for so long, especially when you built your whole community around that. But Cash Nasty killed it.
And continued their career.
The bills are still being paid.
When it comes to Gento and his career, you have to go all the way back to over a decade ago, when he started making all kinds of content about different video games, doing walkthroughs, and playing whatever he liked the most at the moment. But eventually he really would settle on the 2K basketball series, likely because it was what was getting him the most views. And from 2K13 to 2K19, he was doing really well for himself on his YouTube channel, getting hundreds of thousands of views per day. And while he was making these basketball videos, he would also sprinkle in all types of other content, from other games to vlogs, but basketball was still his bread and butter. And like I said, he went on like this for quite some time. He was building up this pretty successful career, amassing a couple 100 million views, which definitely had him paid. But sadly in 2019, it was around the time that YMD would start to really struggle mentally. He would go from a family-friendly creator to saying that his new destiny was to be a rapper, and his raps were absolute garbage.
So as we locked eyes, I knew what she wanted, so I grabbed her by the waist because I knew she would love.
Bro, don't do my boy Gento like this, bro.
That's why you a rat. And my shit say what? King what? Them niggas never in life be on our level. It's impossible. It'll always be late. I don't know the year, but it's late for them. No bullshit, chief. Look at this shit. Who?
On a serious topic, bro, mental health is important. I'm not sure if it's a correlation between like YouTube and social media and like direct mental breakdowns like this. I don't know what the correlation of that is. I'm sure it is some, but I'm not sure what it is specifically. Bro, if you're watching this and you on your way or you feeling stressed, bro, sometimes you just gotta take a step back, and because this, like, the stress of constantly being on the internet, constantly trying to come up with different content and running numbers, and like now if you made it your career, now this is the only thing that feeds you and your family, and so you gotta keep it going even if you don't want to keep it going. Like, remember to just take a breath. And that's with anything in life, man. Mental health is very, very important. You don't have to be, some people are steel traps where they mental don't really get affected like that, but I feel like it's a lot more people that's not. So take this stuff seriously, man. Like, I know I laughed, but this to me is not funny. This is serious. Like, this is a bad mental breakdown, and we done seen what happens when people mentally break down. Like, it gets crazy.
When the character took off, there were a lot of scenes. Let's call them scenes. That's what they were.
I'm not only pitching myself as a creator, I'm pitching myself as an artist, I'm pitching myself as an actor, not a gamer, not the happy, lit, have fun, be positive Gento. There has to be more to life than that, especially when there's days I don't feel like being happy, lit. See what I'm saying? I don't feel like being that character.
But he pushed himself through it. It's always gonna be days where you like, oh, I don't wanna do this today. I'm not feeling that way today, but then they force themselves to get on camera and put on a fake smile and be happy. Like, if that's not you that day, why force yourself to do it? It only makes it worse for you, really.
Guys, I'm sorry. So I'm like, I'm gonna venture off to something different. Look at how many other 2K YouTubers ventured off into something different.
Ultimately, he ended up blaming the YouTube algorithm for his eventual demise, as he would claim that taking a month off of making videos to go to some sort of rehabilitation is what put the nail in the coffin for his career.
I go back to the old Gento, just like I predicted in May 2019, numbers are trash, thanks to algorithm. Algorithm got...
So the algorithm, I feel like I see this with a lot of like YouTubers when they get big and then their numbers start to dwindle. They be like, oh, the algorithm. But I think they forget because they get so used to just, they can post whatever with whatever title and whatever thumbnail, people's gonna watch it because you built a community. But what happens when that community finds, or you not posting consistently and that community got to find someplace else to watch another video, and they no longer coming to your channel, and then that person who they watching is probably on the come up, so they having interesting titles, better thumbnails, better videos. Like, they don't, like a lot of the older YouTubers, the reason that most of them fell off is because they stopped caring about how to get into the algorithm. They have no idea how to get into it because they didn't need to for a long time.
I know it's easy to feel like the algorithm is out to get you when things don't seem like they're going right, but I promise if you make videos people want to click and you can retain the viewer and gain new subscribers when they show your videos to new people, YouTube will definitely continue to help you out.
That's what I'm saying.
This job is a series of highs and lows like a damn roller coaster. You cannot get too much of an ego when you are soaring, and you really do have to sustain during the down periods and keep producing what has either worked for you in the past, or be brave and decide to blaze a new trail with a new style of content. I think he was just trying to do too much at some point, and he was always talking about all this different drama in his life and calling other content creators out, just basically being too much about the personal. And with the type of audience he had cultivated, they were really not trying to hear that and really just wanted to see an upbeat, funny guy play some games. The other thing is, when it comes to his downfall, is that it seems like this guy was really never willing to take much accountability, as he would also place a lot of the blame on his ex-girlfriend, saying that basically she wanted him to stop smoking reefer, and that in turn that completely ruined his life and destroyed basically any motivation that he had. And now over 3 years later, we fast forward to today, where this man has officially announced that he has lost it all and is homeless.
It's not looking good. I have two options left. I could let's say I get a 9 to 5 and I make like $300 a week. That's $1,200 a month. I get a roommate that'll charge about $1,000, $1,100 maybe the entire $1,200 to sleep on their couch. I would literally have to work every single day just to have that rent money to sleep on someone's couch.
That was a good video, man. Good video. He brought a little light to Gento. Maybe this will respark a lot of people who used to watch Gento, and then they could go back and check out his channel, and hopefully, things will turn around for him. But it's just a quick, I never know who's watching my videos. It could be a YouTuber that's way bigger than me that potentially ran into this video somehow. So this is just, or if you out here getting money, man, just really, like, I'm not talking like I'm a guru. I just do a lot of research. And so I kind of understand a little bit of stuff. I understand a little bit about a lot of stuff, So if you're really out there and you getting it, man, let's say you're a big YouTuber, you social media influencer, whatever, you getting paid, you getting your money. It could always be bad, bro. Be careful out there. Keep your mental intact. Always keep a backup plan. You don't want to have everything you work for go away just because you're doing too much enjoying of it in the moment. Like, it's okay to put a little bit of that money to the side. it's okay to buy something that's going to appreciate in the future. Like, don't work so hard and then give it all up because of one mistake or one downfall that's inevitably going to happen. It always happens. It's inevitable. It will happen. But you just be prepared for it as best as you can. Feel me? But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed that video, man. Thanks for watching.